peek RC Arena race news around the nation. It is Robbie here to give you guys the latest and greatest news for what's going on here, far, and abroad. What's up, everybody? All right, I got some cool stuff for you guys. Still working on the short course truck. I just got my box in for all my parts, so thanks to Techno. And then I can finally put my truggy back together since I used the chassis from this one to use on the short course truck. Unfortunately, in the last video, I did not have a time lapse for y'all, and I was kind of like, I'm still kind of disappointed on that. But what I'm going to do is we're going to jump straight into, I'm going to put this back together, and then when I get back with assembling this, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the stuff on this, because there's some modifications you got to do as far as mounting the body and stuff, or yeah, mounting the body with the body post. So let's go ahead and check out what we got from Techno. Let me move this aside real quick. And yeah, I wasn't expecting this to come in that quick, but oh yeah, we got some. I totally forgot about that. So Isaiah got his pullover sweater. So they do got some cool apparel over there at Techno. And if you guys are in and love Techno like I do, they have the zip up sweater or the hoodie, and they got the pullover one. And it also comes in black as well too with the other design. So that one is Isaiah's. Finally, I did get my chassis in, so a brand new chassis for the ET4822 here. What else we got? Let's go ahead and put this right here. Let's see. We'll go. I got some extra A-arms. So I did break my A-arm on my buggy the last race. And what I like to do, even though I got more arms, I like to replenish my stock. So that way I always have an extra set or two extra sets. So I keep that right there. And this is what I was talking about with the short course truck. TKR 9598. These are the body mount base sets. So there's some modifications that's got to be done to the short course truck to mount those. I got some shock towers, the lightened ET version. So this will go on my short course truck. So that will be for that one. Let's see. Uh-oh, my dog's over there making a mess. Then we got the skid plate and bumper. This is both front and rear, so yeah, I got that in. Definitely need that for the short course. We got the side bumpers, or the Nerf bars as they're called, also for the Techno. And I think you got to modify a little bit to mount these as well too, so I'll go ahead and do that. And what do we got here? Oh, the bumper bar set to go in conjunction with the skid and bumper plates. So yeah, that will be part of that. And let's see, the body mount posts right here. Yeah, body post set. And then the last piece that I needed was the universal drive shaft, the long one, because obviously the truggy uses a long one, so I needed a replacement. There's nothing wrong with mine. I just put it on the short course truck, so that is that. And then I've been wanting these for the longest time, are my pivot ball shock multi-tool. Now I had a cheap one, and yeah, I needed something a little bit more durable, and this got some girth to it. Lastly, let me put this box down here. Lastly, we have the droop gauge for buggy and truggy. So when Techno announced this not too long ago, I was so anxious to, adjust my droop. And there's different ways to do so. I find it, and by watching the videos, this is probably the most easiest. So what I will do a video segment on the buggy and truggy droop gauge. All right, so that is it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put my tools aside right up here, and then my short course stuff that I've been waiting for. Actually, I have not been waiting for. They came in pretty quick. I literally just ordered these last week. Okay, so And the A-arms are going to go into my stock. So I'll just put that right there. Definitely need the drive shaft for this and the body post. So pretty much everything to mount the body for the short course truck, I got in the skid plates, so on and so forth. So yes, my body will be in today. I am waiting for that to include my lead finger order as well. And then, yeah, and that'll be another video segment itself as soon as my lead finger stuff comes in, because it concerns the B742 and the B7 itself, and I cannot wait for those that are for those things to come in, because I love the classic look, and I cannot wait to show you guys what these things will look like. So hopefully within the next hour or so, my body will be in. I will be done putting this, well, have this fully assembled by then. Getting this one set back up, and then I gotta find my Loctite, so I make sure everything is Loctited where it needs to be. And then yeah, so when we get back, I will go ahead and start with the short course stuff, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with putting the truggy back together. So yeah, I just had the body sitting on there and stuff. Obviously it's just all by itself, free floating. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these back together and cannot wait. I already redid my diffs. They are G to G, and we are good to go. All right, so we'll see you here in the future. Stay tuned. Oh boy, oh boy. What's up, Pikes Peak RC Arena? Race news around the nation. And I left you when I started working on the truggy, putting it back together, which I already did. And then I started doing a little bit of the, what would you say, the short course truck. So I wanted to get the body post where I need to, but I kind of need the body, and I am glad the body just showed up. So they came in this big, humongous box. But goodness gracious! And here is the body. I guess that's a, you know what? I'll probably send this box over to my brother as a prank and put one tiny little thing in there. All right, I did get the body. Oh my goodness. This is the F-150 1997 Pro Line body. So, of 8 scale variant. This is a very beautiful body. Matter of fact, before we get started on this, I'm gonna grab. Let me grab the other. Let me grab a slash body, because somebody had asked me about a slash body fitting on there, and it doesn't. Because I tried it the other day, and it does not fit. Now, the Max Slash body will, and the Max Slash is just a tad bit bigger than this body. It has a 16-inch wheelbase on it, as opposed to this one being like 14.9. So there's almost an inch difference. So if I put the regular Slash on there, obviously it does not fit. It would have to be extended a whole nother 2.5, 3 inches. So obviously this is a 10 scale short course, and we have the Mojave 4S body style. Well, Mojave 4S body here. So this is just an aftermarket body. And we're going to see. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness. That's going to be nice. So I'm going to have to redo some holes and stuff. But that is pretty much it, chat. Oh my goodness. Not chat, but everybody that's watching this. And oh my. Yeah, it is very big. So this is going to be a fun vehicle to paint. I cannot wait to paint this. I'll probably shoot this tonight. And I'm waiting on another box. It's supposed to be here. But man, this is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And the wheelbase is perfect. I wish I had, where is my ruler at? I had my ruler here earlier. Is it back over here? Yes, it is. To give you guys a true. So this is, oh, it's actually 15. Let me get the actual measurement here. 15 and a quarter. So center to center on here is, yeah, 15 and a quarter. So is the wheelbase for that. And then I don't even what I do with the slash. The slash looks like it is about, if I'm going center. So yeah, it's like a, oh my goodness, it's almost like a 13 and a quarter. So yeah, that's pretty much the size difference there. People were saying they can use the Mojave 6S. The Mojave 6S is way bigger and way wider. And I don't need the, this is going to be perfect. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness. I am super stoked on this. And Isaiah is the one that's going to be driving this. I'm going to have to adjust some body mounting positions there because it's supposed to be back just a tad bit more. But no, I can definitely work with that. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I should have got the aftermarket, the body skid plates, and I'll probably end up ordering. I'll probably order those tonight and see, because yeah. What else came with the body? Oh, there's some extra Lexan pieces, some screws up in here. Oh. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for using this. But then again, they don't make a short course body, so this will probably be exception to the rule. And my son will be racing this, so it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be bad at all. But man, that's going to be awesome. I should, let me take this off the stand. Let me get a full thing on there and move all this stuff away. I'm over here making a mess. Holy, that's going to be, oh yeah. So obviously I need to lower the body down just a tad bit. Oh man, that's going to be nice. Oh man, I cannot wait for that. Let me get that centered as much as possible. There you go. But yeah, man, I'm kind of glad I went with the Ford body. There is the regular Mojave body from Arma you can get. I want to say it's like $89. It's already the white, yellow, and red. Mostly white. Tel Mitchell has that body. And then they do sell their clear version, just like this, for $68. And then this body right here from Amazon is $42. So you know what? I'll probably order another one. You know, and paint it my colorway aside Isaiah's, because just in case he doesn't race or I break something and I need something to race, I got a truck to race. Oh my goodness, this thing is nice. I am super stoked on this. So I hope you guys like this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. And as I'm watching, what am I watching? I'm watching FTC 2024 over at the Nitro Compound. So I'm always watching race videos because it helps me, you know, helps me in my driving. And I hope you guys do the same thing too. And then speaking of watching racing, I want to congratulate Russ Johnson over there at Beachline Hobbies over there in Florida. He flew from Colorado all the way over there. I watched him yesterday and the day before, and oh my goodness, watching the A2, he was ecstatic. You could see the nerves building up on him as one of the drivers was creeping up on him. And the cool thing was Elite RC Productions was there, No Name Podcast, Lefty, and his co-host, Ryan Stiles Harris. I love watching his videos. And yeah, he does almost pretty much, I almost do the same thing as Ryan Stiles Harris, racing different genres, from 8 scale to oval. I'm not sure if he's gotten into on-road yet, but he does 10 scale buggy and stuff like that. And yeah, it was good to see that he was co-hosting with Lefty right there. And yeah, he's a perfect fit for that crew. Hopefully he stays there, but yeah. But other than that, congrats to Russ Johnson, driving a Schumacher, taking that first place. If you guys haven't seen, I'll probably post a picture of his and put it at the end of the video. Yeah, he's on the beach posting his trophy, and he's ecstatic about it. So it just adds more to his collection. All right. So yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. And then again, using the short course truck that I got here, I got the donor from Matt Warford, and it is a EB 48 2.1. These portion, actually the center drive line, the electronics, and the shock towers to the diff housings to the arms are all from the EB48 2.1, and pretty much I bought it from Matt Warford, who only ran it one time, so the thing was pretty much brand new. And I used my donor ET48 2.0, and I took the chassis. Obviously, I got to do the brace right here because, man, there is a lot of flex there, so I don't want too much of that. And I got to put that on, and then finish mounting on the body post. What did I do with the other piece? And this one. So I'm probably going to cut the video off from there and then probably come back with the finished product. But right now, both front and rear body posts from Techno for the 410 are both identical. All right, so they're both identical, and the back bolted right up. So you can see right there, it's screwed into right where the spoiler would go, or right where the spoiler would mount, and that portion of the body post fit perfect right there. So as for the front, I'm either going to have to drill holes through here or use my my screw-in style standoffs, which I got two here, and use a longer screw to screw that in conjunction with the shock tower with the body mount. And I just got to be mindful of the hole because it is very, very tight right there. The tolerances they're not much to play with, I should say. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and yeah, get this all figured out and mounted, and yeah, I'll come right back, hopefully with the finished short course version of this with the skid plates on. Again, the skid plates for this are very straightforward. Let me open, matter of fact, while we're here, I might as well just open these up. And oops. I think Rich needs some of these. So these will, again, bolt right down here. They'll screw right in. So, oh golly, that replaces my bumper. So I I can use this bumper on my buggy. I need a new one for it. So this will screw right in right there. Or likewise with the back end, it'll screw in right there. And yeah, and then I guess the bumpers, I think they go in. Oh yeah, they bounce like this. Okay, so let me get an idea, because I've never really dealt with a Techno short course truck before. So yeah, mount right there. And then screws. Okay, so these screws will mount in conjunction right there. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, everything is direct bolt-in. So again, this is a bumper piece. It's very malleable. You can see. We'll screw into that portion of the shock tower. We'll go in right there, and with the skid plate, we'll connect it all as one. So, and then, and then we will have the front and rear bumpers. Let's see what comes with this. I'll open this one up. And I forgot in the last video. I'm sorry, everybody. I'll give you guys the part numbers for what I'm using to convert the buggy over to a short course truck. And again, it's very easy. It doesn't cost too much. Again, it would cost, I don't know, about the same price as what you probably would pay for a Truggy if you were doing it all outright. So I get a pretty cool discount with Techno. So gracious for that. Oh, is this for the rear? Man, there's so much stuff going on. I am not. Okay, so you got a rear bumper. Let's see how the rear bumper mounts on. So the rear bumper mounts right here onto that. Or is that for a mud flap or something? Is there mud flaps? Oh, that's too narrow for mud flaps. Okay, so I'll probably just be the bumper I'll put back there just to protect it. So I don't think you'll need this piece. It looks like it's for the mud flap or whatnot. No, it probably goes right on there. Oh, probably screw. No, it does not screw on there. All right, so we'll screw in right from there. Screws right in, and then the back bumper will definitely go right there. The front bumper, golly, that really does make it longer. So that brings out your vehicle longer. And I should see where the body sits in conjunction with this. I'm not sure if, I don't remember seeing the bumpers on Tell's truck. And, oh, this is going to be farther in. I don't know. Oh, man, it's on the inside. So, we will see. I'll figure out. Oh, they got little extensions here. Well, it's probably for the front bumper. I don't know. We'll get it all figured out. We'll figure something out. We will figure something out. So I got some standoffs there. I got to figure out what those are for. It definitely does not go to the rear. Where's that other piece at that I just had? There you go. Does it go here? Oh, it does go right there. Okay. So this goes right there. This goes right there, it looks like. Still don't know what this portion of the piece is. All right. So, again, that's pretty much with the body on. Again, if you guys are looking to do a short course truck, you can use the Arma body. I'm told you can use the Max Slash body. Definitely cannot use the Mojave 6S body. You can get the Mojave Clear, or you can get the Pro line. What is it called again? Part number PRO 363817 for the F-150. So, yeah, it is a very awesome body. I found this over there, so here you guys go. You guys can check that out. It is a licensed body. That's actually pretty cool. It is an actual license. I love licensed products. So this F-150 looks really nice, and it does got the little numbers and stickers. The decals look pretty awesome on there. I just won't put the Pro Line decals on there. So yeah. So let me go ahead and I'll put the front and rear bumpers on. And before I get off of here again, because I just got the body in. Again, I'm waiting for Leadfinger to send me my other bodies, because, man, I cannot wait to put the new body on the B7, the B7 II, and then the B7 itself. So we'll see. Now, these are the side bumpers. And it looks like I'm going to have to do some modifications with this as well, too. So I'll go ahead and do that. And that's not going to be hard at all. That'll be too easy. I'll just drill some holes. And what I'll do is, so there's a lot of meat right there on both sides right there. Both sides. So that's enough. And I can get it down close to the center. And I'll do a screw in from there. And I got my countersink board bit. So I'll go ahead and countersink those in. Oh, no, I don't have to. I can just use regular button heads because it's not going to affect it one bit. And then I'll center it right on to the chassis. So let's see if I got my little silver marker, what I do with it. What do I do with my pens and stuff? Man, I'd be moving stuff. Last night I was moving stuff and cleaning up. And every time I clean up, I make a bigger mess. So right there, you got an area. I got a lot of meat right there. So I think I'm going to mark right off the rip. So I'll just go center of that and then center of that. I don't know if this is the right way or wrong way. We're just winging it at this point because some of the instructions really don't tell you what to do. So actually there's really no instructions. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Drill holes on both sides. Get this centered on the chassis. And then yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So all right, I will be right back again. And yeah, go ahead and put these bad boys on. All right. So again, with this portion of the video, congrats, Russ Johnson, on your first place for 21.5. Buggy, driving your Schumacher. Good thing you did not get stepped on anymore. And then, like I said, we'll come back to the short course truck with the Truggy chassis and a buggy donor. And yeah. And I felt so bad taking apart that buggy. I went ahead and I got Zeke's buggy. Greatly appreciated, Zeke. I saw it the other day, and I was like, let me measure this dude. And he came by, and we chit-chatted for a while and stuff like that. And it was good to see Zeke. And, yeah, always a good time. All right. So let me get back to finish doing this, and I'll get back with you guys. All right. Take care. Arena, I am back. It is the next day, and I got a lot done yesterday putting together the final bits for the short course truck here. And for those that have not seen, this is it. This is the short course, well, I would call the sct48 2.2222, whatever you want to call it. But this is the vehicle that does not exist with Techno. I wish they would do this. But yeah, it shows you the size and stuff like that. It's just perfectly done. It is a perfect 8 scale variation. Let me get where's that other body at? There it is. So again, size relation to the Traxxas Slash, and you guys will get an idea. So again, this is 1/10 scale, this is your 8 scale, and you can definitely see the size difference in it. And like I said, I am super stoked. Yeah, just give you guys different size and stuff like that in variation. But yeah, I am super happy with this. Yesterday I was on the phone with Tel Mitchell, and I was like, man, I was having issues with the front mount body posts and stuff. So yeah, I got it figured out. I'm waiting for my tap and die set, but yeah, it'll be all good. But for those, look at that body. I literally just got the body in yesterday, and then went ahead and painted it. But she is flimsy in some critical areas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna extend the front bumper out because it's gonna really need it. I wonder if I can integrate. I'm gonna have to look at the Traxxas Slash real quick. Oh, I do. Oh yeah, I will probably do that. I'll look at that more. But yeah, it's flimsy. So I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this using my mesh tape right here, and then the E6000. So in critical areas. So basically the front, probably where there's a lot of press mold on this. So those will because it gets really thin with the Lexan right there. So I'll go ahead and put some right there. Probably definitely some areas right there, you know. So pretty much almost the whole thing will get covered. But yeah, I went ahead and put a metal mesh right there. And for the windshield, so because it does come open. But yeah, let's get to the short course truck real quick. So the front and rear bumpers from the sct410 are a direct bolt-on. And if you look right here, the shock tower direct bolt-on right there. Still got plenty of clearance for everything to access. Now this portion right here, because this is what I had to call tail up on yesterday, he was using different shock towers. So I got 2.0 truggy shock towers, but the problem is they're too wide, and I didn't want to do a lot of adjustment. So I'm using this. I'm waiting for my small tap and die set so I can drill my holes right in the shock tower here, and I will have plenty of room. All right, so again, the front and rear short course 410 shock towers are the SET, and then to include the shock mounts and the body posts, because those are sold separately. Then you got the Nerf bars and stuff, and then I went ahead and cut my own pieces of Lexan that I got some heavy super thick ones, and I put that right there. So I still got cushion right there, but it's just more for the parachuting effect, and that is it. The short course, or the sct48. Now the only problem is the body is longer than my front and rear bumper, so I'm just gonna probably do some extensions and get that all set up. So I probably got to extend it out just a tad bit and get it out there, so that way it's in front of the vehicle. But now I'll tell you what, I should have ordered the little skid plates, the roof skid plate they have for the Arma. So if you guys need that, you have to go directly to Horizon to get those pieces. I think they might have them on Amazon, because this body came from Amazon. You see how flimsy that is? So I haven't set up the suspension or anything, because one, I do not know how this vehicle will drive. So basically what we did was we stretched it, but using the buggy, so it's like a mixture of both the buggy and the truggy, and yeah, we got the short course truck. There are a bunch of videos out there on YouTube. Go ahead, check them out. Mark Santamaria, there's another guy that did a full build series on it. Techno has one out there as well too, where one of the team drivers, the team factory drivers built one, so, and that's where it all stemmed from. So Tell has one, I have one. I got a feeling, I hope Tom Prindle builds one, or even Big Rich will probably build one. Hopefully, we'll see. I know Matt Kyle will build one, and it doesn't have to be the Techno platform, okay? It does not have to be the Techno platform. Mugen has theirs. They have their buggies and truggies. Tony's selling one right now on Colorado Springs right now on the LRC garage page. So go ahead, check that out. There's a bunch out there. Associated you can use, Losi you can use. They're all interchangeable, and they will work to build your short course truck. All right. So again, I am using the Proline F-150 body. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I don't think I will, because they don't. My guy doesn't build short course truck bodies, and it is directly for the Arrma Mojave 4S. All right. So these are on sale. This body is on sale currently on Amazon. If you guys want to check it out. If you guys do get an Arrma body, the regular stock Arrma body, it is $68. Painted from how the box art looks is, I think I want to say $89. But yeah, this is the 8 scale, the true 8 scale variation of a short course truck. All right, so again, there it is. Finally done. Finally got the rest of the parts in. So yeah, I would have finished this probably in one day. If I had everything, I probably would have done everything in one day. And but again, take your time. Don't rush it. I rush things all the dang time. So again, I painted this last night. I probably finished painting this probably around 12:30 last night. So using Isaiah's color variation, he likes the blue, the silver, and the white. That is his new kind of color pattern right now. So we're just going to integrate that for next year. And yeah, this is his. So it came to the point like, man, if he doesn't drive this, there'll be days that he doesn't feel like driving this, or he'll be, he just wants to drive his truggy. I will drive it. So you know what I did? I ordered another body just to do my my color variant. All right. So anyways, I had to order a new body anyways, because I got this buggy from Zeke the other day, and it was good seeing him and stuff. So yeah, I got that buggy, and that'll be my boy's buggy right there for him. So he's gonna love that. Can't wait for him to drive that and get more in tune with the buggy, because I'll tell you right now, the buggy is harder to drive than the truggy. If you are getting into 8 scale, I highly suggest doing short course truck in 110 variant, or if you want to get one of these, the Max Slash will be great. The Mojave 4S would be great. But if you want to get into the pro style or the kit style of the RC cars, I highly suggest of any of the brands, a truggy. You can go out there probably with a bad setup, and it'll still be drivable. Okay. So again, truggy for my new drivers that are getting into true 8 scale. All right. I highly suggest the truggy. Granted, it is more expensive, but I'm going to tell you right now, getting into it and your driving experience would be a lot more fun. All right. So again, the Techno, the Losi, the Mugen, the Team Associated, X-Ray, S-Works, Mayeko, Agama. Well, you cannot go wrong. All right. So again, go truggy. I don't think Agama has truggy, but all right. So this is it. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I was so happy with it. I ordered another body. I had to order more lead finger bodies. And yeah. So the next video, I'm going to get into setting droop onto your 8 scale using Techno's new droop gauge. This just came out, I want to say during the summertime, while I was in South Carolina, and they didn't have it on the website. And me and Tim were going through it, and I'm like, man, I really want it. And finally, it's on there, and I finally just got it. So, yeah, I'm actually anxious to use this. All right, so that'll be my next video segment, everybody, will be on the droop gauge, all right? Also, I got these cool pliers in, the Pivot Ball Shock Multi-Tool pliers, specifically for the shocks, I'm sure they'll work on other 8-scale variants as well too. All right. So again, sct48, 2.222, whatever you want to call it. This is it. Short course and size comparison to the Truggy, also to the Buggy. If you guys want to look at size comparison, there it is right there. So it is. She's got some girth on her. She's got some girth. All right. I'm going to end this video, everybody, and we will see you on the next one. But don't forget, for my locals here in Colorado Springs, we have Mini Z racing this Thursday. Faster Laps. Matt Kyle, the guy that runs the 8-scale track here in Colorado Springs, he is finally doing Mini Z. It'll be off of Valley Street, right off of Galley, but Valley Street, 1130, Suite D. You cannot miss it. We'll be out there racing. He is going to make a Facebook post today on whether or not he's going to do practice, because I know he's setting up track right now. But he'll probably have open practice tomorrow in the evening. If you guys want to come by over there and check it out, and then we'll be racing on Thursday. All right. I am Robbie with the Pikes Peak RC Arena race news around the nation. I will see you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. Again, one more look at this awesome sct48, the vehicle Techno never made. Here it is. All right. You guys take care. We'll see you.